We'd like to introduce you to our investment opportunity in our North East First community sites and the newcentre.com sites. And this opportunity is open to anybody. I mean, we're primarily targeting people of the North East of England, but in theory anybody could get involved. We believe that our sites have got huge potential because what is growing at the fastest rate at the moment on the internet are the likes of social networking sites, marketplace areas and so on. And that's exactly what our sites are trying to accommodate. To give you an example of what we call virtual real estate and the potential value, Flickr, which is a photograph album site, was bought by Yahoo for a staggering $35 million. Friends Reunited was bought by ITV for £120 million. The YouTube video site was bought by Google for $1.65 billion. And Facebook, 1.6% of that was bought by Microsoft for £117 million, giving you a kind of idea of the value or the worth of virtual real estate. What we're looking for is to raise £60,000 to help us really develop a system and go global with it. So that's £1,250 shares. Then 25% of all the revenue we generate from our virtual real estate areas will go towards dividends for the shareholders. Must emphasise the shares are not in the business Future Pioneers. They are in these virtual real estate sites. It may well be possible down the line that we sell some of these individual ones onto other companies, and then a quarter of the sale price would go towards the investors. So they're not shares in a business, they're not standard shares. They are really in these virtual real estates that we have produced. If you look at our cyberspace communities, we've got one regional one, 12 local ones for the 12 local districts. We've got one for the North East business community, but then we've got a whole lot of global content community sites, which we hope to develop. So there's a huge potential in terms of what we can generate in revenue. At the moment, we're the only one who seems to be doing this kind of thing. It's well worth looking at some of our other videos, get a feel of what we're actually developing to feel whether this is something you could get involved in. If we were to just to look at our own North East sites alone and only get about 30 to 40% of the revenue we could generate, then we estimate that for every £1 you've invested, each year you could get £4 back in terms of dividends. So you can see the huge potential. With regards to dividends, we're going to pay them every 6 months. We go live with our sites in August of 2011. So the first 6 months would end in January 2011, and therefore the first payments made in February 2011, and then every 6 months afterwards. Of course, we cannot guarantee that this will be a success. I wish we could, but we are so confident in it that we're saying that after a year, in July 2011, if you're not happy with your investment, you'll already have had 2 lots of dividends back, then we will give you all your original investment back. We can't be much fairer than that. It is a limited opportunity. It's the kind of thing you could just buy one share, you could buy a few shares. It's not a case of please don't put all your life savings into this, but it could be something that you can watch grow, you can be part of, and it could well generate a lot of extra revenue from you. If you are interested, please don't delay.